Howdy, howdy, everybody. See who we got up here in the house here. Looky there, last as always, up in the air run. River Rat 3030, Thumpaholic Fishing, and Huckleberry. How y'all doing tonight? Got the coffee on, belly full of crappie. Kick back, couldn't take a nap. Oh, what the heck, we'll just start early. What's going on with everybody? Anybody out fishing today? Damn, hair looks a mess, don't it? Yeah. Still good looking though, I guess. What's going on, Huck? Can you guys hear me? I guess that's the first thing. It says everything's working. Another exciting day here in Illinois. Tried to do a little fishing in a farm pond. Never even got a nibble. These catfish is flat shut down around here. Sounds good, don't it, Thump? Fishing every day sounds good. Kind of sucks though when they ain't a biting. I mean, the crappie was fun, but gosh, we fished several hours just to get them 6 I brought home. I guess it would be fun if you could catch 10 or 20 keepers, you know, but man, most of them just real small. But yeah, I did eat some of them crappie. I didn't eat all of them. Ate half of them. Put some taters with them and stuff. It was pretty cotton picking good. Anybody want to come up, let me know. I'll drop the link for you. Hey, Ryan, you got any good stories to tell? Come on up here and tell me how to catch a crappie. We're using jigs, 12-foot pole. I'm thinking about switching over to get some of them little white worms. What do you call them? Looks like a maggot. Try jigging with them. Yeah, but you know what, Huck? I'm not real happy with what we're catching. I mean, we're catching, you know, it's fun to catch them, but man, them catfish just flat shut down around here. Yeah, waxworms, what I was trying to say. We started out with waxworms the other day, and them jigs were hitting a lot better. Waxworms, I couldn't keep enough on your hook. So we just switched over to jigs. But yesterday when I went, it was a struggle. But we did get some nicer ones. Yeah, I don't know. My buddies seem to think jigging's the best way to do it, and they're kind of teaching me on the crappie. I ain't never really went for crappie. I've caught a lot of them, but I ain't never went just specifically for crappie before. But yeah, I like the curly tail myself. Did catch a few white bass. Caught a nice bluegill. I should have kept it too, but we threw it back, threw the white bass back. Hi, Lauren Directo. How you doing tonight? But man, we just can't get the catfish to bite at all. So I tried a little farm pond today. I know there's big catfish in there because I caught them last year. My buddy called and wanted me to catch them and get them out of there. So I thought, well, I'll take some stinky bait over there. Try that. Some triple S, but didn't do no good at all. So only give it about an hour, and I had other stuff to do. Walleyes be running there soon, yeah. Ain't nothing like fresh walleye, I know that. Fishing Local 252, how you doing, buddy? Um, Good to see you stopping by. I was hoping maybe my buddies would get up in here and talk a little bit about crappie fishing. Kind of, maybe I'll learn something from them. Aaron's supposed to be a big crappie fisherman. Uh, what's Lauren Directo up to? So anybody else been fishing, doing any kind of fishing? Drop that. Or everybody just working? I must be the lucky guy that's retired that gets to go fishing when I want. Yeah, what kind of string you use there, Thump? We've been using 6-pound test line on these poles we got. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not real crazy about it. They ain't big enough fish for me. I mean, they're good eating, but that's about it. 4 pound, 6 pound, yeah. We just restrung the poles with 6-pound test. Using my buddy's pole. He's got a couple 12-footers. Got a little Zebco on the one I use, which works good. I mean, we just run out there and just jig with them. So, real light tackle. I know I caught that 2-pound channel cat and it felt like a monster on that little rod. That thing bent double like crazy. Weed Hopper, what's going on, buddy? Link's in there if you want to come up. You still got all that snow there? Steak fajitas. That sounds good. I had a bowl of cereal a while ago. Either claw, feather, light rod. I don't remember what kind of rods they are. They're my buddies. I've been using his. I've got a collapsible. It's 12 and a half feet. But it's only got like three or four eyes on it because it folds down to 4 foot and it's lightweight. I tried using it the other day. I put just a regular reel on it. It had 30-pound test line, but the eyes on it are so far apart, the line really sags and it didn't work real good. It might work if I get like 6-pound test or maybe 10-pound test and put on it. I don't really want to go under a 6-pound test. I think that's too damn thin. Big Slim 91, how you doing, buddy? But I'm gonna get to the Farm and Home or Walmart somewhere and buy me one of them little bitty reels. I'll either a spinning reel or a bait caster put on that thing, and maybe put maybe just a straight hook for with wax worm, and then use his pole with the jigs. Maybe switch back and forth. Doing good, Big Slim. Good deal. You been fishing? We're just taking it easy. Beautiful weather here, man. I'll tell you, I love the 60-degree days. My flowers are growing. Even the ones I planted in the fall. The mums, I think they're called mums. I dropped them down in the dirt last fall, and hell, they're popping out of the ground about an inch. So they should be okay this year, hopefully. Pontoon Jody, how you doing? Good to see you on here. Heard you say something about you're going to buy you a new pontoon boat. Mike's fishing home. Hi, Mike. I didn't get to watch the end of your live today, buddy. I kind of took me a little power nap there for a couple of hours. Tried to. Didn't really get much sleep. Wendy girl, how you doing, Wendy? Thank you. Appreciate that, Wendy. Thumbs up, share me out. Heck yeah. Oh, I thought you sold your house. Okay, heck, I thought you sold it. You sold it and then got laid off or something, or was going to, and just going to fish every day, live on the river. Man, what a life. Links up there, Mike, Jody. Anybody wants to come up, you're welcome. Brother Mike, how many did you catch? Did you get your limit? It's on the market. Would be a good place to try and move to. Being hog heaven down there for all that river fishing you guys do. Of course, Catfish Dave is really complaining about how bad of fishing it is down there for big fish. I'm sure y'all seen that one too. He wasn't real happy. Zero, huh? Hi, James. Yeah, my buddy was in the boat day before yesterday, Mike, on the west end of the lake, and he caught 6 channel cat, no blues. Yeah, he said there's tons of fish, but as far as big fish, but heck, I don't know. A lot of people are catching them, I guess, and a lot of people are keeping them. That will hurt them eventually. Man, Mike, I was hoping you'd at least catch a fish. Dang. That water was 45 degrees yesterday, Mike. And then we were cruising right there by the boat dock. Pretty shallow water, about 8 foot deep, and it said 47 degrees. So, Jefferson Einstein, how you doing? Good to see you stopping by. I was hoping some people come in here know how to catch crappie and give me some tips. I seen old Rustic had some crappie slayers on there the other day. I started watching it, but then I got distracted. And guess I need to go back and finish watching that. Maybe I'll learn something. My buddy's putting it on me in the boat. I mean, he's catching 4 or 5 to my 1. He had 5 or 6 in the boat the other day before I even caught a fish, and was using the same lure. Not even a nibble, boy. And fish are flat shut down, Mike. All right, Weed Hopper. Hell, come on back later if you want, brother. You're welcome to come up here and bullcrap with everybody. Just chilling, trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to do tomorrow. I did get a couple carp poles set up, ready to go. So I do have to restring them right now. I got, I think 20 pound braid on one and 30-pound mono on the other, which I'm putting 12-pound leaders on till I get my. I think I'm gonna switch over for carp. I'm just gonna put braid on 20-pound braid, 10 or 20 pound. Get them ready so I can do some carp fishing. Yeah, I use slip bobbers. Usually carry them with me there in the boat, and we'll either still fish or troll or drift, or if we think they're up high, we'll go to slip bobbers. Try it. We do it all. Switch around. Now for crappie, no, we're just jigging straight down with a jig. I think it's a 1/32 jig or a 1/64 jig, just a little bitty hair jig is all it is. Oh, River Rat, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, thank you. Them some nice crappie, good eating too. We had well, they're 10-inch limit here, and we probably threw back 3 or 4 that was right at 10 inches. One of them was 10 and an eighth, but didn't want to take no chances because I guess they do kind of shrink a little bit when you take them out of water or whatever. But we're not that big into it anyway, so we let them grow. We kept the bigger ones that we knew were perfectly legal. Samson, buddy, how you doing, Mike? Oh, boy, we caught some nice ones. Be perfect blue cat bait too, boy, about 3-4 inches long. I'd love to kept some of them. But they're illegal, and I don't want to break the law. I worry about you every time I see you out there, Mike, with them 3-4 poles out in the water. I think, man, one of these days he's going to be in trouble. So far, so good. Scares me when I do it. I'm always looking around. It's the stupidest law I've seen, basically around here. It's crazy. You want to come up, Mike? Jody? Anybody want to come up? I'll drop that link for you. I dropped it earlier. We can drop it again if you can't find it. Everybody's welcome. I know you have. I keep thinking, boy, when the conservation going to pull up there the microphone today. I'm not even sure you're allowed to drink on that lake anymore, Mike. Hell, they got signs up everywhere, no alcohol allowed. Dan Thompson, how you doing, Dan? Tina Ladybug, hello, Tina. You guys chat up a little bit. I'm going to refill my coffee cup up. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Who in the heck eats 12 tacos? Let me back up here and see what I missed. Mike's Fishing Home. And I'm look like I've locked up. We'll be back. Y'all can hear me. All right. I think I'm back. Check my audio here. Audio. Yep. Says it's working. I probably got the worst damn internet around. Mukbang. What the heck? Who come up with that name? Mukbang. Yeah, I don't know why it did that. I gotta clean my glasses here. Be right back. All right. It's a little windy out, but not too bad. But I don't think that's it. Something to do with my camera and stuff. I notice it always does it when I go off alive and put my picture on. Let me change that while I'm at it. I want to change pictures here. Gotta get rid of a couple. All right. I like that one. Yeah. I remember them days. Yeah, Jody, I didn't even see that. Well, you know you can. You don't have to be. You got the link, Jody, or you need me to drop it for you? Yeah, I need to back up here. I missed a lot of stuff here. Go and talk and listen. I got. All right, River Rat, you're still there. We got a couple taco joints here. I kind of like them. Taco Bell, it's pretty good. Jody, do you need the link, or are you still in here? You want to come up? You're welcome to come up. I'll drop it if you need it. I've dropped it a couple times. If you ain't got it though, let me know. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. It's supposed to rain Friday. I may go try for some. If the weather's too bad for the boat, I might go on the bank and try for some carp. Hell, I might run down here to the Sangamon River and try it. I ain't fished the river in years. I'd like to get me one or two. All right, Jody, it's on its way. I'd like to get me one or two common carp cut up for catfish. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna try it over there by Riverside Park. Mike, you ever go there? We used to camp there when I was growing up. Hell, our whole family, but that's been years ago. And there was a little round pond there everybody used to fish, catch carp and stuff out of. I guess it's still there. I might swing by there and try it. I have to take my hole punch with me down there in that place. Kind of wild people down there now and then. Yeah, Riverside Park's what I'm talking about. We used to be able to fish there. Hell, we used to camp there all the time, every weekend there for years. I don't know if they even allow you to fish there anymore. We used to ride our dirt bikes down there, everything. Anybody want to come up and talk about Catcom? Tell us about their big adventures at Catcom. They buy anything? Buy, sell? Do any good? I don't see you, Jody. You're here. I dropped the link. Did you get it? There ain't showing nobody in the basement. Okay. Well, it says you say I'm here. I see you in chat, but I don't see you nowhere else. I think everything's working here. There you are. Try that. There you are. Congratulations on your win at Catcom too.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
Can you hear me? Good.
Plug my phone up.
And you don't even need to hide behind your avatar.
I may start coughing or something.
Huh?
I may start coughing. I just now
Oh,
got my
okay.
voice back.
Well, thanks for coming up. Keep me company anyway.
Mm-hmm.
What's a good reel to put on a 12-foot lightweight crappie pole?
I ain't got no idea. I don't know how to fish for crappie. You got to
Yeah, I
teach me.
don't either. It's all new to me. I got to go buy me a reel for my fold up pole though.
Hmm. I'd
So
like to
did you
learn how to
get
fish.
rid of all your poles and you went to Mad Cats?
No, I didn't get rid of all of them.
Oh, I thought you sold them all.
I still got 20 rods.
Okay, but you bought new stuff. I know you was talking about it.
I got Yeah, I got 6 new ones.
Yeah, that's a pretty good chunk of change.
Minotaur
Get new
hooks.
reels too.
Minotaur hooks help set me up with the rods.
Yeah, new reels also.
No, I'm gonna just put my Kumas on them.
Yeah, is that what you got mostly Akumas?
Hmm. The Kumas and pins.
I got
I
one
like
Akuma reel. It broke.
the Kuma CLXs. They're the cheaper ones, and the pin Warfares. I like those. That's a good
Have
strong
you been
reel.
catching big catfish?
Biggest I've caught this year is 30 pounds. I've only
That's
caught
pretty
11.
big.
The weather's always bad
My
when I go.
biggest, I got a 2 pound channel cat.
Yeah. Like today's
We can't get
beautiful.
them to bite.
I can't get weather
Yeah,
good enough to fish. Like Friday is going to be 40 miles an hour gust of wind. I mean, I can't do nothing in that.
right. Yeah,
I just have to go
makes
try
it
and
rough.
hide somewhere to get out of it, but there's usually no fish there. That's the reason I ain't been catching any. I just
Yeah.
been having to fish crappy spots.
Well, our water's only 45 degrees, so I guess that's the problem. Hell, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just won't warm up. We don't have a hot ditch no more. So, so did you tear your boat up or something, or you just plan on buying a new one?
My boat's still
I know
not
you.
100% back. Still needing 2
Oh, it's
seals. I
not.
can't get, they're on back order and I can't get the seals. So it's still getting water in the
Huh.
oil. So I can't go really
I'll be
far.
darned.
I have to, every, every weekend or every other weekend, I'm putting new oil in it. And just a matter of time till that bites me in the
That
butt
ain't cheap.
and I burn it. So
Yeah.
James got his boat fixed and got it back. So I don't have to use the bass boat no more. Then he gets his new boat in 2 weeks.
What's he getting, a new boat?
He had one made.
Wow. Well, maybe instead of you having to get a new boat, you just get a new motor. Or are you ready for a different boat altogether?
I want when I sell my house, I should have some profit. And I want a self-deploying trolling motor with spot lock, and I want live scope. So I need a different pontoon to put that on.
Gotcha.
And I would like an
Huh.
enclosure.
Yeah. That's definitely a must, especially as much as you fish.
Yeah, I mean, I spend the whole
I'm gonna
summer
put
on it.
my bikini top back on.
I seen
Yeah, I'm
some
gonna
that
put
looked
my
like
top back on
houseboats.
mine.
I seen some that was made
Yeah.
like houseboats, but I don't know if I want to go that avenue.
Well, as much as you fish at night and stuff in the rain, the cold, at least you'll be out of the elements if you do that.
I've always heard they was easier to flip in the wind. They didn't hold a windstorm good like a regular pontoon, especially if
Well,
it
that
just sits
could
in
be.
the middle of the top.
That could be. I don't know about that. Huh. I guess it's something to think about, ain't it?
Yeah.
Hmm. Not a whole lot going on here. I'm hearing a
Hmm.
lot of crickets. Ain't too much going on.
Yeah.
Everybody's quiet, I guess. Can't catch no fish. Nothing to talk about.
We got some tournaments coming up.
Well, that's what Catfish Dave said. You guys got tournaments down there every day, every week. He put a rant on Facebook. Did you see that rant he did?
I
Oh yeah.
rarely get on Facebook.
No, I do too, but I watched it. And you was right. I think I got scammed on that tent.
Really?
You know, yeah, yeah. I ain't seen it. They got
Yeah.
their money, but they ain't. Yeah,
I
Facebook
saw
shouldn't
some
allow that shit.
$300 and $500 just like it, and I'm like, that's just way too good of a deal. And it was all, Americans was commenting on it, but all the people who purchased it wasn't Americans, and that's what brought my attention to it.
They sent me an email that said
Hmm.
they've got my request and everything. They was going to, do all this blah 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 crap. And if any questions, they had their phone number there and a website. The phone number ain't even real, and the
Yeah.
website takes you to a scam alert page that they set up. It's their own scam alert page.
Wow.
How I'm filling out this scam alert stuff, and then I'm realizing the hell they're the ones that set this up. It's their website.
Yeah.
So Facebook shouldn't allow that. And I tried to make a complaint on Facebook, but I figure I'd give them a nasty post, and they'll probably put me in jail. I don't
Maybe
care.
it's a,
Every one of them that pops up on mine, I'm gonna report them. I don't know what
yeah.
that does. So good thing about it, I used a credit card. I get so much after so much use, so it went from $49 to $42. Well,
You can
42.7.
you can contact your credit card company and they'll cancel that payment, and you'll be charged for it
Really?
because yeah, because it's fraud.
Yeah, but how can I prove it?
You don't have to prove it. They have to prove that it wasn't fraud.
Really? I'll do that tomorrow. Then I'll call them up. It
Yeah.
said 7 to 10 days. It's been over 10 days. It was the 16th when I ordered it. So,
Yeah.
but once I got on their website today and seen that was a scam, it's a scam.
Yeah.
Everybody, they had all kinds of shit listed where everybody was paid but never got their stuff.
Hmm. Yeah.
So,
You're always best to pay for stuff like that with the credit card because you got them backing you then, and you ain't got someone who can just take your money out of your bank then.
right, right. So,
Yeah.
I think you're right. It was definitely a scam. They got me. Nephew Austin D in here. Fisherman 1979. And Keith Doc Reed. Who else do? Am I missing anybody? I wasn't reading chat very good. Oh, actually, kind of tired tonight for some dang reason. I tried to get a
Me
little
too.
nap. That didn't work.
I left work at lunch again today.
No layoff.
The day they was going to lay me off, they brought me in and asked me if they wanted to keep me and give me other people's jobs to do that they got rid of, like
They give you more
production.
money too, though, didn't they?
No, it
Oh,
just.
I'd have had to have more money.
But that was what 2 weeks ago, and they've yet to give me anything to do. And I'm not
Hmm.
going to mention it and ask.
Well, I don't blame you there.
So I just coasting along as long as I can.
Heck yeah.
I've hardly worked. Well, let's see, I missed 2 or 3 days last week. I missed Monday. Left early
Because
today.
you're sick or because you're fishing?
Sick. I've not fished since last Friday probably. Or
Yeah.
the last time I had a show, which was the week
Well,
before.
was it CatCon pretty good?
I was sick. I couldn't talk to anybody. I lost my voice and I was coughing. So I
Really?
kind of, yeah, I stayed away from a lot of people, but uh, it was fun. I mean, but I couldn't talk to anybody. I felt bad but they tried to talk to me and I couldn't.
Old new title for No More Money Trick. Oh yeah.
Crap jobs is what it's called.
Yeah.
But I have to, I got my house up for sale, but I have to pay for it till I can sell it. So I need to keep a job.
Got
Till
any buyers? Got
I
any
got had
lookers?
someone. It's only been up like 12 days, maybe 19 days now. I can't remember, but I had someone message the realtor wanting to come look at it yesterday. She
What's
wanted me
up
to
there,
drop.
running?
She wanted me to drop the price, but I wouldn't drop it. I thought it made me look desperate, only having it listed not even a month and dropping the price.
Yeah. Well, shit. Way everything's going up, I wouldn't drop the price. Raise the price.
Yeah, I mean, you get. I'm in the perfect location.
Right.
There's no other houses up here like this for sale.
You'll sell it. Just a matter of
I've got
time.
I've got one of the nicest houses up here, and it's you like if you ride four wheelers and ATVs, that's the destination. They have concerts up here and everything, and events. You just got to fire it up and hit a trail. You ain't got to haul your stuff nowhere. And then there's a
Seems
hundred acres that joins it for sale. That's a floodplain that no one can buy because they can't put a place on it. But my place joins 100 acres that they could ride on then.
huh?
So it's just
That's
a
pretty
matter of
cool.
time. Yeah, it's just a matter of time till it sells.
Gray Wolf Outdoors. How you doing, Gray Wolf? You're next to 100 acres.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I'm actually oversee it. It's got a
Really?
creek on it. I fished on it. We hunt on it. We
Yeah.
ride.
Hell, y'all be able to sell that.
The people who own it lives in Florida. They want like
Hmm.
400,000 for it.
Just for the 100 acres.
Yeah.
Kind of high, ain't it? For a
When
floodplain.
you can't live on it, it is.
You coming up here, Catfish Dog? I put the link out there. I don't know if you got it or not.
Rusty.
Come up and teach us how to catch crappie.
Here's a
Trying
catfish
to figure
dog.
out. There you go. My sister had one of them dogs.
Shih Tzu.
She had a couple of them.
Yeah, there's
I
two
forget
of them.
what's the name of that dog. What kind
It's
is that?
a Shih Tzu.
Yeah, yeah. She had two or three of them things.
Yeah, there's two
Rat
here.
dog.
Yeah. I don't know what he's chewing.
Yeah, it
This
was a
one's,
friendly dog.
yeah, this one's only like a year and a half old. It's my youngest daughter's, and then I got another one that's my oldest daughter's.
Yeah, you keep them for your daughters.
This one is babysitted. She won't leave it alone. It has to be
Hmm.
watched. It's like
Hmm.
their kid. I don't even have a pet.
Hi, Teresa.
I don't want to be held down.
I know. I heard you say that. Thought you sneeze.
Bless you, Jody. Thought you sneezed on top of the dog. Is that what that says? Achoo. Hmm.
The other one's got a big dog. That other one was a big old, like a poodle looking dude.
She got another pup just like it. I don't know what
Who
she
let
does.
that dog out? What's going
Who,
on,
who,
Bill?
I see you popping in
let
there,
the dog out?
going to work.
Yeah, a little bit. Hey, Rick, who's that pretty lady you got there on panel? I don't think
I
I've
can't
met
tell
her
you.
before.
It's a
Hey, Jody,
secret.
how's it going?
It's a secret.
Hmm.
You should have said
Catfish queen right
you should have said special
there.
guest
Flathead queen.
on your tab, man.
Hmm.
I was
I'm
trying to
kind
get
of
some
bored.
info on how to catch a crappie, but she don't crappie fish.
I just skipjack
She
fish.
uses that. She uses crappie for bait.
Yeah, I know they do that now. I can't do it, but hey, each his own. I'm good with that.
Boy, I caught some nice crappie yesterday. That would be perfect 3-4 inch bait.
I don't use a whole crappie. I have a friend who saves me his scraps
Right.
of what he eats,
Yeah,
and
You
that's
just
what I use.
see that. You know
yeah,
what? I would do that. I would, but you know what? You can't do that in the state of Illinois, so don't even
that's
bring it
right.
up.
I know. We can't like. I thought about
You know,
keeping the head and stuff,
Yeah.
but we can't.
yeah. See, that's something I would do. I'd take them home, play all the good meat off, and bring the gut pack back and the head. I would do that.
Well,
Yeah,
ours is supposed to stay intact. You have to be able to tell how big that fish is. And that's a big bait because I got the head and this little bitty slap of meat, you know,
Right, right.
and then the tail. And I'm trying to fold it up and use it as a piece of bait. It's so stupid. I mean, a head's a head.
right.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the problem here, the problem with that is if you just bring the head, they don't know if you've caught a legal size fish by
Yeah.
just that head. So, I mean, I can understand that, but
It's a waste, though. I mean,
it is, it is.
it's free bait and it's using the whole product. You know, you're not throwing nothing away.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
agree. I agree. I absolutely agree.
You're
I
not,
tell you
It
what,
don't
Rick,
make
I look
sense.
like
yeah.
you got some pretty nice crappies in your little short there, buddy.
Yeah, but it wasn't real fun, man. We was out there what 2-3 hours, only catching
What
6 keepers.
what's the water temperature right now?
45.
Still a little too cold for them. Let it get up about 10 more degrees. They're going to start turning on. Bless you.
Hey, what
Uh,
about how deep crappie? How deep do you need to fish for crappie?
you know what?
Guy
You're going
told,
to have.
told me crappie don't never go over 12 foot deep.
That's a
He
lie.
said don't waste your time.
I know
I
That's a
don't
that.
know if
lie.
that's true or not.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
I've caught them deeper than that, catching accidentally skipjacking.
If the water's cold and the water's deep and there's structure on the bottom, they're going to be right on it, no matter how deep it is. So
And they
you
have
know
it
what?
on bridges too.
Yeah, yeah. Look,
We're
look.
fishing
Take your,
9 to 12 foot of water is what we're fishing.
well, your lake's only about 20 feet at the deepest, right? So that's as far as you're going to have to go anyway.
20,
But
25 maybe when it's full.
yeah, go take your fish finder and run around and find some structure on the bottom. And if you see some stuff around that structure, it's crappie.
We see a lot of that where we're fishing. They got a lot of structure down there and a lot of I don't know what kind of fish they are.
Do you know what?
Oh,
That's where you need to stop. Get your jigging poles out, drop down there, and start jigging. Watch what comes up.
that's where we fish at. Hell, he caught 5 or 6 the other day before I even caught one. You know, I was like, that ain't fun to me. Then they're only that big. You know, I like catching big fish,
Well, here's the thing about crappie. They don't get really, really big.
but they're good eating.
Caught them under. Yeah, under 43 or 43 feet. Yeah, crappie will be wherever the
Yeah,
structure is. They don't care how deep it is.
he said 12 is about it. So maybe that's what he meant, averaging probably 9 to 12, or 15, something like that.
Well, in that lake, that'd probably be about, maybe might all you need, because you get down to 20, 25 foot, that's probably really deep holes where the catfish are sitting in there.
Yeah. We had an old boy stop up there at the boat dock. He said they were slaying them at the other end of the lake, so we might try them at the other end next trip.
Really?
So I probably ain't going out next week.
That's what I got.
What is that?
Jody, it's
like
it's
soccer mom thing.
yep, it sure is, Jody. I got 2 of those.
Do you? I got 2 of them.
What
Yeah,
is it?
Exactly the exact same thing. They roll down into a little round circle when you're done, when you fold them up.
I couldn't get it folded up though.
I think you have
Is
to.
that
I
a chair
think you
or a
have
tent?
to twist it.
Huh?
Is that a
It's
chair or a
pull-
tent? I got you on full screen.
It's like a little tent.
Yeah, you can put a chair in there and zip it up. And
Oh, for in the rain? Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mine's an extra large.
And that'll get you out of the wind.
But it's got things here you can zip up. It's supposed to keep you out of the wind.
Yeah.
And I
Perfect.
thought I could put that on my pontoon.
Yep. Sure can.
All you gotta do is tie it down so it don't blow out.
I could probably just put my tackle box in the corner or something.
Well, you know what? You know what, Jody? We have 2 of those.
Yeah.
And my wife will take hers out in the wintertime and sit it out on the front deck when we got all the Christmas lights out.
Yeah.
Put her chair in there and bring a little space heater and put it in there and sit out there for hours in that little tent.
Huh.
It said it would keep you 35 degrees warmer than the outside sitting there.
Yeah, she'll put a little space heater in there and sit out there and have some coffee and sit in her little. We got 2 of those. They work great. You know, we got them for my grandsons play football, so we bought them for when it was raining or cold at the football games.
They just fold right up. Huh?
Yep. If you got to manipulate them a little bit and turn them and twist them, but they end up in a little round circle when you're done.
Yeah. But I don't know how to do it.
I need one of them. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
What's
See,
this?
That's what it looks. That's what it looks like when you fold it up, right there. Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
this is the one I ain't opened.
Don't open it. Don't open it. You'll have 2 of them.
I got 2 of them folded out like this.
You know, it's kind of funny, Jody. I can't fold mine up, but my wife can fold them up lickety split.
I'll be darned. Just a pop up like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah. Cool.
But
I was going to put my Bimini top back on, but it kind of gets in the way when we're throwing for shad. That's why I took it off. But
and it don't. You still
I think
got
I'm
the
gonna put
wind
back
and
on for
everything coming in the
shade.
sides.
Huh?
You still got the wind and the rain coming in the side.
Yeah,
Bimini?
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could actually sleep in that because I sleep in the ball anyway.
In the chair.
Yes, I can sleep anywhere. I can sleep
Yeah,
in
I
the
can
truck.
too.
I can sleep in the car. I can sleep
I
in
can
the
too a lot
chair.
of time.
You want to see my whiskers?
Well,
There you go. There you go. There you go.
yeah. When you got it up,
Yeah.
pretty good.
This one is a
Heck
female
yeah.
angler.
Female angler of the year.
Female
Yeah.
angler.
And this one is
Known for what the best.
Best Live Fishing Show. And
Well
I'm most
deserved.
proud of that
Yep.
Well deserved, both of them. Yeah, that's the one to be proud of, really.
because this wasn't
Yep.
just me. This was everybody who's been on my show or hosted or watched it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
And without
This
that one
wasn't
there,
just me. This was a community win.
and without that one there, you wouldn't have won the other one. They come together. They
Yeah.
sure do.
So I'm thankful for everybody who's ever fished on it. I mean, because they
Craig Wolf
made.
says, congratulations, Miss Jody.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
So what's the ideal weather for crappie, Tim?
Well, like
70?
today would have been a good day. No, it don't have to be hot. It don't have to be warm, but the water temperature is what you want to really look at. About
Well, what
55 is when they start getting active on them, and around 63 degrees is when they'll start spawning. So about 55 is when you're really going to start hitting them.
gotcha.
Unless you go over to Clinton, and getting that hot water discharge.
Yeah, we can't afford to get
That's a nuclear plant. You know all about those, Jody. It's a nuclear plant around here.
Yeah. That's where I caught my
Gas is
PB.
too high.
My first 50-pounder come from a nuclear plant.
I've been over there several times. It's been a long time ago, but
Well, see,
how about they
217.
close that plant down?
No, they didn't. They were threatening to close it down because people can't clean up their mess. You know what I mean? But they haven't yet. But 217 was over there a couple of days ago, and he didn't catch hardly any crappie because the water is really high and stained right now. It's muddy as heck right now because the rain we've had. So that might not help much either.
See, Aaron.
Later, Aaron.
Yeah.
I need to answer a text real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
Ah,
Dang, that sounds like a
so
good
you
time.
going to work?
Huh?
You got to work tonight?
Yeah, sure do.
Yeah.
Sure do. Monday through
That's
Friday.
yeah.
Yeah, a couple more
Yeah.
years and I'll be able.
I took my stink bait out today. Try. I figured maybe catfish in that pond would hit, but nothing.
Well, here's
So
the thing about stink bait in cold water. When you put stink bait on the hook and throw it into cold water, it just gets hard on your hook. You got to have warm water for it to start permeating out in the water and spreading out. Putting that scent out in the water. So
yeah.
I don't ever
Yeah.
use dip bait. I don't ever use dip bait until after about the 4th of July. I'll use worms or something
Yeah.
like that for catfish, or cut bait
I
early.
never.
Especially cut bait early, ice out and fish kill and all that.
Yeah.
But I don't use no dip bait until after the 4th of July.
Got to be hot out, don't it?
Yeah. Well, water's got to be warm enough to make that, that bait soft and just get the smell out in the water. When it's cold like that, it just makes it hard, like, rubberized stuff.
I don't know. Having a hell of a time trying to find a catfish. I know that.
Well, the water might still be just a little too cold in that lake. What'd you say? What's 40-some degrees?
45.
45?
The first time we went crappie fishing, it was 44, I think, or 40. 40. And 44, that was 45. Then we was up by the boat dock there where we was going just barely moving. It said 47. So.
Well, did you guys have a nice sunny day down there today?
Yeah.
And it was nice and warm out because it was pretty warm. Well, the wind.
It was 60.
Yeah, I bet you it brought that lake up to probably about 50 degrees right now.
Yeah, maybe. I hope.
About 2 more days like that in a row. But that's the problem that we're having right now, Rick, is we can't get 4 or 5 really nice days in a row. There's some cloud, wind, and rain in there somewhere.
Yeah, they was talking 2.5 inches of snow for Friday.
Yeah. See,
I took that out of the forecast. I think it's going to be up north. So. Alvin, when did you catch that big catfish? That picture, I seen that picture you had up there. Was that last year? See that picture of that catfish Alvin had, Tim? The other day?
Yeah. I got to run, go get me some coffee real quick.
I do too. I'll be right back.
Yeah, well, okay. Let's just all, there we go.
There we go. My last cup of the night. That's for sure. Must be raining at Tennessee. What's it doing, Mike? Temperature dropping out there? Damn, I have to turn my heat back on. I shut it off this morning. Indiana Chris is in the house. My God, I ain't seen you forever. What are you up to, bud? $35 tonight. I hope it don't freeze because I left my garden hose hooked up.
Uh-oh. That ain't good. I still got my insulation cap on mine. I ain't took it off yet.
I washed my dog kennels out today. I'm tired of unhooking my hose and hooking it back up, you know.
Yep.
Shit, 60 degrees today. It ain't going to get that cold tonight. Surely not.
35 ought to be all right. Have you got rolled up in a hose reel or something like that?
I was laying on the ground.
Ooh, that.
I got tired of reeling that hose up all the time. I got rid of my hose reel. Yeah, I got to drag it 100 feet every time I use it.
I made it back.
You made it back.
Did you get one in the mail today?
Sure did. It's sitting in my
I
Jeep
did
right
too.
now.
You know what? I ordered some reels from them. I've ordered there twice. The other day I ordered it in the afternoon one day, and the next day it was sitting in my driveway before lunch. Twice I've ordered out of that book, and they delivered it overnight.
Yeah,
always late.
I bought the Carhartt coat for the catfish dog from there, and it came real quick too.
Really?
Yep. I seen that in the magazine. A Carhartt coat for a dog? Oh, I gotta have one.
There we go. Complete boat and motor
I think
package.
that's the magazine I got. Now I got to go see if that's the same one I got.
Yep, I'm pretty sure that's the same one I got today.
25 grand, motor and everything. Brand spanking new.
You know what? That's nice, but the thing about Bass Pro Shop is they do bass
There
tracking.
it is. Jody?
Yeah.
I think that's the same one, ain't it?
Yep.
Got mine yesterday. I ain't even looked at it yet. Hell, every time I look at it, I buy something.
A Mercury 64-stroke command thrust. And it's got a trolling motor on the front of it.
You getting hammered down there with the rain, huh? You getting it too, Jody?
I've seen some lightning out there.
Huh. Wendy says she's getting hammered. I think she's down there where you're at, Knoxville or Nashville.
She's an hour away from me. I'm an hour north above her, closer to Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bass trackers are nice boats, but they have their limitations. I consider bass tracker really a beginner boat.
That's like them sink arts, or
Yeah.
We call them sink art.
I mean, there's probably some bass tracker models I wouldn't take out on a Tennessee River when like the dam's flowing really hard. I don't know about that.
Why?
Some of the bass tracker models that they have, I don't know if I'd want to take them out on the Tennessee River when the dam's flowing real hard.
Pontoons aren't the best to be below the dam where there's a big flow anyway. Turns
Really?
sideways.
Pontoon would be hard to sink, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I've had a bunch of big waves come on mine.
It'd take a wave to flip a pontoon now. It ain't like a regular boat.
Beats me. I don't go fast, but I've had some come in the front of my boat and push it under where they got them great big double decker boats and like for the ocean come through and then it's like I'm in the ocean. The waves are so
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
And I'd be anchored down, so my anchor's pulling and then I got that big wave trying to lift me.
They got barges coming through there?
Yep.
Yeah. But
Really?
Hell yeah.
I'm not around a barge that much. I anchor off to the side. I don't stay in the main channel.
Some of
Right.
them double decker boats, so they'll put a 5, 6 foot wave behind them
You
when they
know
go
where they've got
slow.
like the sleepers and everything in them, them great big nice boats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I know down there in Alabama, we went by a couple of them. They had big wave. They
I
go
fished
real
at 4
slow, and
o'clock in front of Marina, so I can only fish it late of the night or early of the morning, unless it's winter time. But during the summer,
yeah,
when that traffic starts coming in and out, I can't fish around it. They'll sink me for sure. But I've caught a lot of big fish right there. I think they come out of that marina out to feed, and I'm on that 62-foot ledge. Then they hit that ledge to swim out, and I get them when they're coming through.
I'll be darned.
Yeah, they probably go up in that marina and people, throw guts and stuff out over the sides of the boats and stuff. And they probably know that too.
Oh, they're nested back there in it. I think a lot of them live back there, and then they come out to the main channel to feed, and that's where I'm sitting at when they come out. As soon as they hit that ledge and they drop down and find my bait.
Hmm.
Jody's sitting there on the ambush just waiting on
I sit there and sleep and catch them.
them. Now
That's how you
that's some
got your
zen
50.
fishing right there. You just sit and wait, sit and wait.
You just got to have a good spot and your bait and have good gear and trust your gear. Have your drag set right, and you don't have to be awake to catch them. That's what your circle hook's for and your rod holder.
Yep, yep. I was talking to Creel the other night, and to me, you guys have run, let's say, 40-pound line on your reel and then an 80-pound shock line. To me, that always seemed backwards, especially if you get hung up. If you get hung up, you'd lose everything. And he told me that y'all was willing to sacrifice the rig to put it that way. And I was like, okay, now that makes more sense to me. Because he
Is
said
that because of their mouth?
Yeah, because you got to have big diameter line on the end because they'll chew it up.
Well, they roll and get hung up and stuff, and they'll break the line, so you have to have a thicker line down there around the hook so it doesn't get cut.
Right.
Yeah.
See, now around here when I'm fishing for like 5-10 pounders or whatever like that, I always run a lighter leader so that if I get snagged up, I can just break off the hook. But apparently the other way around with the big ones, and I get it. I mean, when he said he was willing to sacrifice the whole rig to set it up that way, then it made sense to me.
Yeah.
Well, look what they do to your fingers if you stick your fingers in their mouth.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the butt of your knuckles up.
Yep. Like one day,
Boy, I won't do that.
I was asleep and I caught a 40-pounder. Hour later,
Yeah.
I caught a 50-pounder. 10 minutes later, I had one come through and bury my rod. You couldn't even see the end of it. Over the end of the boat, pull and drag. And it broke it
Wow.
off on the ledge.
No
It was.
kidding.
I never even got to lift the rod up. It was buried so hard. I never got to crank it. It pulled for like 10 seconds and it snapped it. And it's untelling how big that fish was.
Yeah. No kidding.
Well, why didn't the drag work?
It was pull and drag.
Pull and drag?
It broke the line on the ledge. Yeah. When that
Yeah, I
pole
got
went
you
up,
on Facebook.
it was bent like this and it went wham. I'm like, oh no. It went straight up in the air, about fell out of the rod holder. I was sick.
Oh, that'd make me sick too.
And that was something traveling in a pack. You don't catch that, a 40, then a 50, and 10 minutes later that happens. That
Moving
happened.
through there, wasn't it? Yep.
And it was outside that marina too.
Yep.
Yeah. But I've hooked several big fish. I've never got them in. I always lose them.
Well, that's why they're that big, I guess.
You think I would learn my lesson and get better, but I don't.
Well, whenever I lose a big fish like that, I just salute them and say, "Get you later."
I've got this one that haunts me. I fit 25 minutes. And I went back and hooked it I believe I hooked that same fish. It was in the same spot 8 months later, and I lost it again.
Man,
It immediately
makes you
turned my
sick.
boat within seconds, turned it completely. I was facing that way, and I'd seen it take my line and swim and turn my pontoon around, facing the other way.
No kidding. It turned the pontoon around.
It turned the pontoon around.
Woo!
Wow.
Yep. I had a red eye. That's what I call them. There's some kind of bass I catch in the creek with a red eye, so I call them a red eye. And they kept dancing down there, and I got tired of watching it, so I reeled it up. I didn't even unhook it. I just cut it in half and dropped it back down, and it hit it instantly. So I know it was a flathead.
Red eye bass. I think that might
Huh.
be a smallmouth. I think smallmouth have red eyes.
No, I know what smallmouth is because I get big smallmouths over there. But it it was it. I fit it 25 minutes. It never did do a big run. It was just a slow stroll, and I'd pull it up, and then it would bury back down, take
I
drag,
ain't never had one take all my line.
and
My
then
buddy
I'd
did.
reel it back up, and it'd go back down, and my back started hurting, and I was getting tired of fighting it. And I thought, I'm not going to let it go back down again. And I tightened up my drag, and it went down and popped the hook out. And I lost it.
Wow.
So I screamed,
Makes you sick,
cried,
don't it?
and cussed.
You gotta
uh,
be like Dave. Just sit down and let him wear himself out. He just
I
sits down and
did
let him
for
let.
5 minutes. I mean, it
Yeah.
was. I had on video and everything, and I was like, never got it.
Hmm.
But you think I would learn my lesson and quit doing that crap.
Yeah.
But every time I'll tighten the drag up and I'll lose the fish. I pop a hook.
I guess we're just gonna have to weld your drag down so you can't do nothing with it.
I get excited.
I hear you. I
I hear you.
understand. I understand.
I hear you. Get it too
Yeah.
loose, it don't work. Get it too tight, and it pulls out her mouth or breaks your line.
And I've lost several fish just trying to cut the camera on and give it just a little bit of slack and lose the fish.
Yep.
Don't want to do that.
Yep.
They come off quick when they get that slack in the line.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, Sunday night we was on Avid show and Creel was on there, and Avid asked me to write a 1-800 Rent-A-Fish commercial. Did you see it, Jody?
Yeah, I was watching. I
What?
screen recorded it and sent it to one of our group messengers saying Creole just
I
got
watched
slapped.
part of that, I think, but
Uh,
I
that
sent
was
it to Triple City Angler or private messenger group, and I said Creole just got slammed, and I sent a clip of it.
well.
It was good.
Avid just requested me to do that commercial, and
Yeah.
got it right here. You want to hear it live, baby girl?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Newsflash: Danny Stone shakes John Parker's hand at CatCon. Well, Danny, you know what that means. This newsflash has been brought to you by 1-800-RENT-A-FISH. If you got a live show, a 1v1, or a tournament coming up, call 1-800-RENT-A-FISH for a great show. Let's hear some endorsements. JP says, when I caught the Mondo Hondo, 1-800-RENT-A-FISH delivered it. Richard Cluck says, 1-800-RENT-A-FISH brought me my PB. Parker Pursuit says, bank or boat, 1-800-RENT-A-FISH delivers. Possum Outdoor says, yes, sir. Muskrat Adventure says, I'll take 2. Creole says, I had to revert back to cooking shows till I called 1-800-RENT-A-FISH. That's 1-800-RENT-A-FISH for all your catfishing needs. And now back to our show.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Creole wanted me to actually send that to him. Huh?
What kind of cigarettes you smoke, Tim?
Camel Blues.
Man, them babies put a lot of smoke off.
Well, I got my ashtray right next to my camera because I got a small table out here.
Oh, okay. So I've never seen a cigarette smoke that much. I thought maybe you'd burning incense or something.
Yeah.
No, I got my and the breeze is kind of wafting across the camera in the garage. So
yeah, I mean it don't bother me. I just thought, man, that's a lot of smoke for a cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was the smoky edition.
God, I used to inhale them things like crazy.
See, I even named that one the Mississippi River Edition, and you know what, I did it in honor of Danny Stone. I really did because getting Bank Angler of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
So
welcome back, Tina. Avid wants you to send that clip to him, Jody.
Who does?
Avid says, Jody, can you please send me that short video clip?
All right.
And Avid, I want you to know I got your address. I'm going to send you one of these. I haven't heard back from Creole yet, but if I send you both of them, could you send one to Creole?
I learned. I figured old Possum would come in tonight. He must be working hard or out cooking probably out on the porch cooking.
Probably
60 degrees there.
This is a good cell paper. I'm getting rid of it. It's got all these sonars in it and all these trolling motors. Did you look all the way through it?
I haven't even looked at it. I'm afraid to look. Just like you, I'm afraid to look at it.
It's got all these batteries and the banks that you charge them with. I love every page.
I'll have to read mine tomorrow.
Life jackets. It's got everything in it.
They got that tin. They got that tin in there for $39.
No.
I didn't think they did.
I love this one. They even got the oil back on sale. $14.99.
There it is, Avid.
That's a great deal right there. A gallon.
Yeah.
Speaking of, how's your motor running now? Is it all good now?
Damn, that is cheap.
I know. It used to be
I think I paid $53 for a gallon.
They rebranded it, so they raised it to $16.99. Right now they got dropped back down to $14.99. But it was $12.99. They just redid the package so they could charge.
That might be something different than what I use because what I paid was like $50-some a gallon.
It's that cheap. I drive over there and buy the 4-pack. 2-stroke and 4-stroke.
I changed mine last year. I shouldn't have to change it this year. I ain't used my boat that much.
No,
really.
This is when you mix it with your gas.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that. But I was also talking about the lower end.
Yeah. No, mine's still leaking water.
Yeah.
It's still leaking water?
Mm-hmm.
Does that hurt it when you're running it? Don't that hurt it at all?
It's just barely leaking it. I figured it's got 2 seals. That's the only thing that ain't been changed, and they're on back order. I can't get them. And we just been putting new oil in it every other weekend.
So you haven't changed all the seals yet then? Okay. Well, then they're,
2 lower seals, and I can't get them.
Do you change the oil every time you go fishing?
James has been doing it every other weekend.
Yeah.
He's been keeping an eye on it.
Yeah. There's Avid.
Hey,
What's up, Big?
Let me ask you this, Jody. Do you know what those seals look like that you need to replace?
No.
I'm going to say you don't know if they just look like 2 little O-ring rubber gaskets or anything like that.
The lower unit seal is all I know. There's 2 of them.
Jody and Tim will both agree to this. You had to be in chat to watch Creole's reaction to that
I was
Mississippi.
watching.
I know. He even went off screen several times because it got to him. He was literally turning red by the last one that was red. He loved it though, but
Yeah.
hello, Tina Ladybug.
Yeah, he did. He even said in chat in that messenger that he thought it was funny. He loved it.
Oh yeah, I sent it to everybody. I tried to send the clip I had, but it didn't work out right. So I'm trying to get a right clip.
Yeah.
I was trying to make a short out of it, and it didn't work.
Was that last Sunday show, Abbott?
Yes, it was a tackle
I have to go
top.
back and watch it. I
Hey,
must have
Abbott.
missed. Yeah, I thought I watched part of it.
Abbott, if I
I
send
might
you
have
both
missed it.
copies, if I send you both copies of this, can you get the other one to Creel?
Yeah, I can get it to him.
Okay, I'll send them both to you. I'll send them off this weekend.
But I tell you what, it was awesome.
I had a
Just
good
take
time.
a picture of it. Take a picture with your phone and then send it to him messenger.
No, I told him I would send him the handwritten commercial
No, he wanted
Oh.
the handwritten commercial.
because see, look at here.
Oh.
Saturday night, Avid told me Creel was going to be on the show, so that's why Creel was last and got the best dig because I knew
What are
he
you
was going
gonna
to
do?
beat
What
him.
are you gonna do when Rena Fish sues you for that?
I don't think that's going to happen. Me and Brokeback Bob had to talk about that already.
I kind of hinted towards Tim to write one for him.
Yeah. He wanted me to write one for because he told me Creel was going to be on, and of course I had to do the Mississippi River edition because of Danny and Creel. Put Danny at the top, Creel on the bottom, and just fill it in.
Yeah, then
Now I'm working on a James River edition and a Tennessee River edition too.
Yeah.
hey, I liked how he tossed in Muskrat Adventures in there too.
I can't
Oh, yeah.
read that.
Well, a lot of them, a lot of
It
those
says-
guys on there are all part of the River Rats, So
I am
so
working
Jody
on-
will have a chest cough in her shirt.
I have a what?
you're gonna have a chest cold in your shirt.
Because you just coughed in your shirt.
I have pneumonia.
I am working on a website for merch now. Basically, shirts and hoodies.
It's basically what?
For a merch site for shirts, hoodies, and pullover sweatshirts.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
It's on my about page.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on.
Can't never have enough hoodies.
Shit.
I
You know how
had
many hoodies I got hanging? I got a ton of them.
I bet I got a closet full.
Yeah, I got hoodies. I
I
ain't
don't
even
like
worn.
this. They messed my hair up in the back. They knotted up.
Oh,
I had someone make this shirt today. I had someone locally make this shirt.
Yeah, but you know what, Jody? The reels mess your hair up too. That's not going to stop you from fishing, is it?
That's the front.
Yeah.
That's the back.
There you go.
I
Are
had
them good
someone
quality? Are them good quality shirts?
Oh yeah, this one I had made locally, but it took a while for them to get it made instead of when I wanted it made.
That's how I read it too, Mike.
But
That catfish clothing hat.
He gave it to me for winning the whisker.
Oh yeah.
Happens to be your colors too, huh?
Yeah.
I'm having a few made of these shirts here.
You're about out of your picture, Abbott. You need to adjust your
I know.
camera.
No, that's my tabletop computer.
Oh, okay. Catfish jacket too, or a
That's
hoodie.
whisker. I got this one for Christmas.
Yeah.
I got a purple and black one, and then have you seen them new camo ones he came out with?
No.
Did Dustin on Team Snag and Whisters have one on?
Yeah, but I ended up getting a pink and
A,
you know,
a pink
I
camo? Hey,
color.
Abbott, how'd your surgery go, buddy?
My left eye is healing right now because when it had went under the scalpel to get the lens taken out. And
Right, right.
How about you canceled that?
no, they rescheduled it from last week to this week, and I got another one next week.
Oh,
Mine's
okay.
pink.
There you
So
go. There you go. I like that. I like that.
Wow,
There's your color.
Yesterday.
that's girly.
What? What do you? No, come on now. Hey, real fishermen can wear pink too.
No. Girls
Ah.
wear pink.
Man, I'd wear a pink shirt in a minute. Wouldn't bother me one bit.
No,
Hey, that pink hat, I don't know about that. That might be a little
No.
bit. That hoodie,
No.
I'd wear that hoodie in a heartbeat.
Yeah, with that hoodie I would. Yeah, the pink hat and the hoodie.
This is I got this hat too.
yeah, I'm going to have this person make about
Yeah, I like that
4 or
one
5
too.
different shirts.
Tomcat, LG Bass.
Yeah, that's a good color too. Wendy says she
Bobcat
wants
makes
that.
You can go to Catfish Clothing and buy him. He's got them on his website. He's got shirts. He's got 2 different kinds of hoodies.
If you don't mind telling me how much are those hoodies?
$57.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all, really. For a
That's
brand name like that.
high to me, $57.
Oh, come on now. You can look, if you go out and buy a hoodie from someplace, it's around,
This
35
is like
or 40 bucks.
a catfish camo pattern. It's instead of camo, it's catfish. It's
Yeah,
the pattern instead of leaves.
yeah.
I like that catfish pattern.
Yeah.
I'd pay $60 for that hoodie, no problem. Plain one, you pay 45. I mean,
I'm cheap,
my Under
so-
Armour Storm, I think paid $75 for it. So,
Yeah, I'm a cheap retired. I'm cheap and retired.
He gave it to me because I got 2 whiskers, but I
Cheaply
handed him
retired.
$25. I didn't want to just take it. I felt
217 Rebel, how you doing, buddy?
like I
Now,
was.
if somebody wanted to buy me one, yeah.
So I did hand him $25 when I was leaving on it.
Wendy wants somebody to buy her one too.
Good luck, Wendy.
I tell you what I saw there that I'd really like to have is those Hellcat Patriot rods. Man, those things are pretty.
They are. This hat's made this way, but this is a really nice hat. It ain't got nothing on the back. I think it's called a flex hat.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Yeah, I don't like the ones with the little plastic across the back. It just rubs your head real bad. Yeah, I don't
That
care
don't
for
have
those.
no adjustment. That one hat don't have no adjustment, or it's elastic.
Yeah, no,
It's called a flex hat.
it's got a band in it that stretches a little bit.
Oh,
Flex
cool.
fit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I like the flex band. I hate that plastic band.
Yeah, I do too. Remember, if you order that, order Jody 20. You get
I don't
10%
got
off. Oh,
I don't TikTok. Well, I told him I would try to start TikToking once a week. Do a
I don't
live. I'll try it.
period.
I'm a YouTube girl, but I'll have to move my show to 9 o'clock because it ran on top of Stan. That way people go watch Stan too. So I'm losing an hour on my show on Friday because I'm moving it from 9 to 12. Ed Evans is going to start a show at 12 o'clock when the flathead season starts. He's going to finish fishing the whole night.
Yeah.
Yeah, after your show,
Yeah.
he's gonna be up on up talking about that on my show this Sunday night.
Yeah. And if I go on top
Why
of
would
people,
Stan
then I
cut
take
you
their
out like
viewers.
that?
So there's just not enough free time for everybody to fish. So I'm going to fish some on TikTok. That way I don't take, that way I don't take other people's crowd.
TikTok for China. They're trying to outlaw that TikTok stuff.
It's time for me to go. I gotta go to work, guys.
All
right, Tim. Have a good one.
Avid.
I
I'll
can't
mail
go
you
back to
that
work.
Saturday. I'll talk to you later. Rick, thanks for having me on. I'll talk to you later. Jody,
Anytime, brother.
congratulations. You deserve every award you got.
Thank you.
And everybody in chat, hardy ho. All right, I'll see y'all later.
Don't work too hard.
I can't go back to work until they release me to drive.
Well, I thought they canceled all that surgery on you.
They canceled it last week, and they rescheduled one for this week and one for next week.
Gavin John, how you doing, buddy? Jody 217 wants to know when's the Flathead Challenge going to start back up.
I kind of wanted to start it up on the 31st of the end of this month, but we'll just have to see how the weather is.
Good. Hey, that give me time for both eyes to get healed. For both my eyes to heal.
That might still be a tad early. That's when I started it last year, was March 31st.
And you're going to go every Friday night from midnight till when?
From 9 to midnight.
Oh, 9 to midnight. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I might try and do some of that with you this year. I don't know.
Yay.
If I can find somebody to go fishing with.
Jody knows I'm still
I don't like
do
watching my. Oh, I'll put it all over her.
Yeah.
I don't know about Flathead, but blue. I'll hang with her on Blue Cats.
I doubt it.
It seems like every time I fished with her last year, as soon as I got off her lab, I started catching big cats.
That was me. I'd go and not catch anything, and then 10 minutes after the show ended, I'd nail a 40-pounder.
Yeah. Yep. We was out there several days, these 5-6 hours to finally catch a fish.
This year, I'm still going to do it with hanging Jody, but I'm still hoping it changes for the better for me.
Yeah.
You don't even go fishing, do you, Wendy? You going to
I
hang
caught
with
lots of
Jody?
big fish nobody ever saw last year.
Wendy don't even come back in my chats anymore. She used to. She don't love me anymore. She don't come into my lives anymore.
I don't love no Bigfoot no more.
No, she don't.
She won't let you sleep, she said.
I'm trying to get someone from Okuma to come do a live and talk about the catfish rods.
The rods, what about the reels?
I'm going to get them to talk about them too, but I just messaged the marketing at Okuma to see if I can get someone to talk to me about it.
You know who's sponsored
All
by
right, 217. Thanks, buddy. Have a good one.
Who?
Chat Cats and Pat from Twisted Tackle just got sponsored by Akuma too.
Okay, I'm not sponsored by them. I just want to get them on the show and let them talk about how good the rods and reels are.
Well, I'm just saying, if you have trouble getting Akuma, you can get Pat from Twisted Tackle. He used to be Real Beast.
I'll have to get his contact info.
You know who Real Beast is, right?
Yeah.
He moved and decided to change channels to Twisted Tackle. He'd be someone if you can't get Akuma, because he is sponsored by Akuma. He got all new reels the other day.
That's all I buy and use is Akuma rods.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not Real Beast no more?
No, he was in partners with somebody on that channel, and then something happened, and they split, and he started his own channel, Twisted Tackle. Twisted Tackle TV, maybe?
Huh.
Don't clip the skin, Wendy.
Nasty old toenails. They got fungus all over them.
Probably have toe jam underneath them.
That's nasty.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm going to start working on my channel to make it better. But I'm still going to be doing a live guest to support the smaller channels.
I've actually got my toenails painted pink, of all things.
I
Pink.
put a question up on my community tab asking people what they'd like to see on my channel. But I'm trying to get back away from the tournament so I can get out and go fishing more.
Hey, I had an idea for a tournament. It might be stupid though. You want
What?
to hear it?
What?
It's called "Who Sank My Catfish Boat?" And you have to have a boat to enter it, and it'd be like set up like a game of battleship.
Yeah.
And every time you catch a fish, you get to pick a number, and you hit if you hit a boat, but you don't know whose boat you're sinking. You could be sinking your own boat, and
Right.
if you get sunk, then you're out of the tournament.
He's like a battleship.
Yeah,
A and a number and see about who hits what.
yeah, but you don't know whose boat you're sinking. You could be sinking your own. You don't know till the boat's sunk, and when that boat's sunk, you're out of the tournament.
Okay. Yeah, each boat what? Gets 4 hits?
Probably.
When's this gonna start?
I just thought it would be a fun tournament if somebody wanted to do it
That might be.
That might be that's an idea.
and have a cash prize for the one who stands the longest.
Be like the game battleship.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Battleship is the name would be the name of the tournament. Battleship. Can you survive?
Hey, Coal Creek Billy, how you doing?
I like that one.
Yeah. I just thought it'd be fun, something different. But the only way you get to play is if you catch a fish. And
Yeah.
anybody who catches a fish gets to pick a number and then try to sink somebody.
Big Slim Billy. That's a cool.
The only thing is, how would you have a winner though? You'd have to catch a lot of fish to be able to keep picking the same boat.
Well, they
There's
don't have to get hit
multiple
4
boats.
times. That'd only be like 30 fish. Sure as God, they catch 30 fish in a tournament. The numbers tournament.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, when I do a numbers tournament, I catch over 20 myself.
Damn, you guys got a hell of a place to fish down there. Be hard to beat you.
I think
Yeah.
when I did that one for hog leg, I caught, I don't know if it's 21 or 23 fish in 4 hours. And I wasn't even trying because I wasn't trying to show off. Wasn't
That's
even
pretty
trying
dang
to
good.
That's about the only one who caught anything. So I wasn't, like I was trying to catch a bunch. Sorry.
I'm gonna have to work on that one.
Yeah, no kidding. When did you catch that big catfish, Abbott?
That was last spring.
Last spring? I figured it was last year, maybe. Looking from the scenery.
It's like last March, beginning of March. Caught him on a 7-inch live bluegill.
Yeah.
I was just out fishing and relaxing. Didn't want to record anything.
How you doing, Samson?
Hey, Sandy.
It seems like when I don't want to record and I just want to relax and enjoy myself, is when all the good fish hit. They're camera shy.
You see them fish
I'm-
up there?
Yeah, I remember the twins.
I caught them at Sampy's boat ramp. I come off his boat ramp.
Yeah,
Wow.
I remember you sent me the pictures to them.
Yep.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, Jody, send me your shirt size, would you? Because, like I said, I'm having a few shirts made here locally. Then the rest of them is going to go off the site I have on my About Me page.
I hear thunder.
Your shirt
Yeah,
size and choice of colors of black, navy blue, or dark gray.
Of course, it's black.
That's no problem.
black's her favorite color.
I know. I love her shirt. I just need to get another one. I just need to get another one of her shirts.
Why, you got that one wore out?
Yeah, until I start losing weight so I can start fitting again.
Oh.
Good luck trying that. I've been trying that forever. I like eating all the good.
I gained. I
I've
got good
lost
on the bandwagon.
8 pounds already in 3 weeks.
God, I wish I could.
I about quit pop and then I got sick and had to go back on it. I was down to 1 pop a day or 1 pop every 2 or 3 days.
I tried that. That didn't work for me either. I went a whole year without drinking a soda. Not one soda.
I did that 4 months, 2 or 3 different times and never lost a pound. I thought, why am I depriving myself of a pop?
I think my age, I'm just at the age where my body don't burn it up like it used to.
I can
Must
lose
not be.
weight, but pop's not what making me gain weight.
No,
I've changed my diet.
it's all the. Well, I've been changing my diet, but all the stuff that's good eating is bad for you. I like
love
fried.
fruits.
I was growing up on fried food, and sweets.
So was I.
I'll show you how bad I am for sweets.
Oh, here we go, getting sweets. Now I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, you gotta
You know, the last time I've had a sweet was 11 months ago.
Catch you later, Mike. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Later, Mike.
Later,
This
I'll be
is-
off here a little bit.
That's supposed to go on coffee, but it's just caramel. And
Yeah.
I eat it like that.
Well, you pour it in your coffee?
Now I put it on a spoon.
What happened 5 minutes ago, Wendy? I missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Put it on a spoon and eat
What
it.
is it? I can't.
It's supposed to go on iced coffee, but it's a real smooth.
Yeah, that's a caramel topping for
It was
coffee.
really good.
Yeah, I could do without that. Yeah.
That there straight it will give you a sugar high
Yeah.
real quick if you eat too much of it too quick.
Yeah, I eat supper and then I just have to have some kind of sweets, man. I just have to. I know that's bad for you.
I don't eat sweets now. I eat probiotic yogurt,
Ew.
which helps your digestive tract and helps balance your stomach out again. Give you a healthy stomach.
What, yogurt?
Probiotic yogurt.
Well, I've been eating that zero. 000 it's called. That's all right.
I like the probiotic better.
I had gherkins and croutons for supper.
I had a bowl of cornflakes.
That's good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Wendy, did you dig out the toe jam out from underneath all them toes?
Ooh, yuck.
That's
Sorry.
nasty. Dang.
I gotta give her grief.
I guess
Nasty.
she been digging them toenails for an hour.
I know.
Are they ingrown or what?
I have no clue. I think she's trying to dig for gold.
Hey, I had some bad toenails. I had mine removed, 2 of them.
I did too. My big toes.
Plus, I'm
Yeah.
drinking a lot of
I couldn't
unsweetened.
figure out why. Doctor said, hell, just cut them off. I'll take care of that. I said, okay. That's what he did.
You ain't got a toenail?
No big toenail. Both
I
my
got
big
toenail.
toenails are gone. Huh?
They cut it.
No, they give me something that that keep them from growing back.
Yeah, they put acid on the side of mine, but I still got my toenail.
Really?
Mhm.
They put the acid on mine. He said if you don't, he said they'll just grow back and get that fungus again. I said, well, hell, cut them off then and put that acid on them. I tell you what, it's the most painful damn experience I've been through.
What kind of acid did he put on it?
I
Oh,
don't know
getting
what
the
kind of
shots in your
acid.
toes?
Huh?
Getting the shots in your toes?
I don't have
When
no
they numb-
toenails on my big toe. They're
Yeah,
gone.
but when they numbed it, when they gave you the shot in the toe, that's what hurt so bad, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Ow,
you kid, that sucker hurt bad.
The last doctor I went to, he said he had a
I
trick
tell you
to it.
what, it hurt so bad I about passed out.
Yeah. He would put the needle all the way in, and then as he was withdrawing it, he would let the medicine out.
Oh,
He
this
said
guy
it
was.
didn't. He said it didn't hurt as bad as pushing it in, then trying to keep pushing through all that fluid.
He put like 4 shots in each toe, right
Yeah.
in the nut, and every one of them hurt like a son of a gun. I mean, he was rough. I ain't never go back to him again.
Yeah.
He was mean, boy. He was. Whew. They act like no big deal. Just be a man up.
Yeah.
I said, I'm manning up all right. I was about to pass out now, you know.
Yeah. They are painful.
It was painful. I don't want to go through it no more.
Well, I just got to go through surgery one more week for the right eye.
Who's KP you looking for there, Wendy?
Kenneth Powell. She's looking for Kenneth Powell.
It's ugly. I was going to have it removed until I seen a video. Yeah, don't watch a video of it. I had no clue how they did it, but I found out real quick. He goes, oh, it's only going to take a minute and that toenail will be gone. He wasn't lying. That hurt like a son of a gun, too, when he did it.
What did he do, rip it out?
He ripped it off. Yep.
I had mine
They
done
take
5 or
like a
6 times.
chisel. They take like a chisel and he just dug it right straight down between your toe and the toenail, pried it off like that, pulled it off. Never cleaned nothing up or nothing. He said, there you go.
You didn't
Well,
numb it?
Yeah, he numbed it. He numbed the hell out of it, but I think he let me set too long and numbness started wearing off or something.
Infection keeps it from numbing all the way, too.
Yeah. Oh, it hurt like a son of a gun. It was painful.
Yeah.
My sister had it. She says, I never felt nothing when they did mine. Hell, I was already.
If Wendy would have that done,
Huh?
they'd have to pull Wendy off the ceiling if they did that to her.
It took, he told me it'd be done in about a week. I'd be good in about 1 or 2 weeks. It took 10 weeks for that to heal completely.
No, I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it.
I mean, my toe now, I got beautiful toes. 2 big toes now are perfect. You can't even tell the toenail's gone, really.
He's got beautiful toes.
How are you drowning, Wendy? I haven't done nothing to you. I haven't touched you, Wendy. I'm up here. You're down there.
You won't need fake toenails, Wendy. Just paint them. When they heal, you can just paint them.
Yeah. I painted mine. Mine's painted right now.
Toe model. Heck yeah. Oh, it was painful for about 10 weeks, I'll tell you. I didn't think it was ever going to clear up. They finally did.
No. Hell no.
Oh, you have to sometimes. They got so bad, man. It's painful. I couldn't take it no more. Hell, I'd clip them, and they'd get infected and hurt.
Yep.
I went. Doctor said, "What can you do?" He said, "I can remove them. That'll take care of it." And I said, "Okay."
Yeah, you wasn't expecting him to rip them out.
Well, I watched the video after I had my surgery. That's how they do it.
Yeah.
Just a perfect, like a knife that's curved like your toenail, and they just put it right on the end. They just push it down.
Yeah.
They just work it in, and just cuts that toenail, and they pop it like that. Pretty gross. I couldn't even watch it all.
They cut mine down the side and then burnt that side.
Really?
Yeah, and then I still have the rest of my toenail.
Did it hurt?
Well, I mean, the shot hurt. I mean, but I have a high pain
When you
tolerance.
numbed it? I got high pain. He asked me that. He said, "How's your pain tolerance?" I said, "It's good. I can take a lot of pain," and I did.
Yeah.
I can take a lot of pain, but that pain, no. I don't want to push that my pain tolerance. I know what I can
Hey,
handle.
if I'd known it hurt that bad, I wouldn't have done it either.
Yeah. The
That's
first
like
time
that's like torture.
I had 2 ingrown toenails, and I just went to a regular doctor, and he
Yeah.
started numbing it and did the one, and I fit him what let him do the second toe. Well, he said, "Where's your parents at?" I was like 20. I'm like, "They're at home," and he said, "Go call her mom and dad to come get her. She won't be able to drive when I'm done." And he went and got a shot and gave me a shot, and I remember I was trying to cry and I couldn't. I was whatever he gave me had me that doped up, and then he done my other toe, and me telling him not to.
Wow.
And then my mom and dad had to come get me and drive me home, and I had to leave my car up there.
Yes, we know that, Stephen Sheets.
I don't know what kind of shot he gave me, but I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even fight him off or tell him not to do it or nothing.
I went in the surgery. They put me on a gurney,
Yeah.
an IV plug in my hand, back of my hand. I was in there talking to the doctor, and the anesthesiologist gave me the shot.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to the doctor, and I was talking to him about catfishing since he likes fishing. And before I knew it, I was out of it, and I woke up 10, 15 minutes later.
I know who he is. He's a singer. He makes songs for channels.
He's on YouTube, huh?
Yeah.
Says he's back here on. Never heard of him.
I don't really know him, but I've seen him around a long time. He ain't new.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome in there, Stephen.
Yeah. And I woke up outside my sister's truck, groggy. I could stand up, but I was falling over every time I did.
Yeah.
Took 2 nurses and my sister to help me get in her truck.
Well, it was really bad, Abbott. After about 3 or 4 weeks, I had my air fryer going, and I opened my air fryer and dropped the freaking lid, fell off my air fryer. It hit the floor and bounced over and landed right on top of my big toe. Oh man, I thought, oh man, I about died when that happened.
That would hurt, especially as hot as those things get.
It did hurt too. I mean, I cried like a baby.
And inside those air fryers, they get up to 400 degrees.
Yeah.
And you drop that big thing on your toe, as plus as it being hot, that ain't a good feeling.
Star Homestead, India. I was waiting for 5 minutes to say this. Hello. I'm here from Southern Sown and Grown. Well, howdy.
Howdy, Star. Welcome in.
Rick, I got tired. I'm gonna jump down.
I'm gonna tell you all. I'm getting ready to get off here too. 2 hours is about all I can handle.
Yeah.
So, all right, thanks, Jody. See you, Abbott. I'm gonna sign off here too.
Hey, Jody.
Everybody, sounds like Mike's going live. So, country music, cool. All right, Stephen. Well, thanks for stopping in, Star Homestead. Thanks for stopping in. Sorry, we're signing off here.
I'll catch you later.
All right, buddy. We'll see you, Evan. Everybody in chat, thanks. I'm going to sign off. I'm tired. I'm going to hit the sack. Good night, everybody.